All right, welcome back and thanks for tuning in to another video. So while we're waiting for our lawns to actually wake up and the temperature to rise, right now we could be doing other things. I know everybody want to go ahead and start seeding and watch their lawn wake up, but it's still a little cold. Soil temps are reaching about 50 degrees on average now in my area, but there's other things that we can be doing to prepare our lawn for a nice successful lawn season. And I think a lot of people overlook this step. So let me show you a few products that I use, and there's one new product that I want to go over. So stay tuned and let's go to the table and talk about that right now. All right, so welcome to the table. Now, if you guys are new here, please like and subscribe. If you guys been here, you see me talk about 3 out of 4 of these products in the past. I did a video on them, and these are my go-to products when I'm trying to handle insects or grubs or anything of that nature. Now, you have your Bio Advance, you have your Scott's GRUBS, you have your Spectracide, the green bag, the newest product to this table or to the market here. And I'm happy to grab a bag of this. I got it from Ace Hardware, but I did see it online at Lowe's and Home Depot. And this is the Spectracide Grub Stop for Lawns. This is a dedicated grub killer, but it does handle other insects in the process. But this is Spectracide's Grub Killer Control. Now, if you guys been here, I've always talked about in the past about this Spectracide, the green bag. I use this one. This is my go-to for killing insects. Sorry about the airplane noise it's passing through. But I always use this green bag here because it also handles ticks and ants and fleas. Those are the most important to me. I don't like ants in my yard. You know, if we're back here sitting down, ants crawling all over you, want to get rid of them. And the ticks and fleas are for my pets. So if you guys been noticing, and I bring to your attention last few years, this is a new bag of Spectracide here, and they used to have a grub symbol on the bag. This is a new bag. They eliminated it last year that I noticed. In the past, they used to have that grub up there saying it handled grubs, and I always said it did not handle grubs because the way grubs are handled and killed in your lawn, this Spectracide did not handle it. That active ingredient did not get deeper into the soil and actually handle grubs. So I guess Spectracide was listening. They eliminated that grub picture off the green bag, and now they introduced Spectracide Grub Stop for Lawns, a dedicated grub killer, to the market now. Now, it's kind of hard to actually attain this one. Like I said, I got this from Ace Hardware. I did see it online at Lowe's and Home Depot, but I did not see it in the store yet, but I'm expecting it to actually hit the stores soon. So I got faith in this product that it will work. Why? Because it has the same active ingredient as the Scott's GRUBS here. But the best thing about this product is a little bit stronger compared to this Scott's GRUBS. Now, this Scott's GRUBS work perfectly fine. It's the way you use it. It's perfectly fine. You're going to use this in early spring to early summer. This is a preventative. Now, it can kill also if you have some active grubs, but its main purpose is to use as a preventative treatment. If you need something fast, if you have active grubs in your lawn right now and you need to get rid of them, this is your go-to, period. This is the Bio Advance 24-hour Grub Killer Plus. This is going to work right away. You're going to put this down on your lawn if you have grubs actively growing or actively destroying your lawn right now. Put this down, water it in lightly, and it's going to go to work, and you're going to start seeing results in 24 hours. This is the strongest active ingredient out of all 4 of these products here. That's why it's going to work very fast, breaks down in your soil very fast, because actually grubs are deep down in the soil. They're about 1 to 4 inches down into your soil in the warmer months. In the colder months, they go deeper down into the soil, between 6 to 18 inches down into the soil. And that's them in hibernation mode, and they're deep down in there. And once the soil temps start to warm up and, you know, the soil temps are not frozen anymore, the grubs start rising to the top, but they never get on the surface level. That's why I said that green bag never kills grubs, because it said it'll kill them on contact. But if you know grubs, they're never laying on top of your surface the soil. If they was laying on top of the surface of the soil, the birds would be picking them apart and eating them right away, because that's what birds do. They like to eat little insects, and especially grubs. Now, another way you can tell if you have some grubs in your lawn is skunks. If you come outside and you see your soil kind of dug up, and I'm not talking about like from moles or voles or something like that, I'm talking about just like scraped up, like how dogs actually dig in the soil. Skunks dig into the soil looking for grubs. That's their main food source. So if you have grubs, or if you have a sign of digging in your lawn and you don't have a pet, you might have a skunk issue because they're looking for grubs. They smell the grubs and that's what they eat. So that green bag is not going to handle grubs. Now, like I said, if you got any other bugs, that's my go-to bag right there. I love the Spectracide brand in whole because of the pricing and what it does. But it's just that green bag did not kill grubs, like I said. Now, I have high hopes for this Spectracide Grub Stop for Lawns because it does have the same active ingredient as the Scott's GRUBS right here. So the way these two are meant to be used, they are preventative. So right now, since it's early spring, these two can be applied now. And this one actually tells you apply anytime in spring or fall. So preventative measures. If you need something now, you go with your Bio Advance. Now, the pricing point of all four of these products are different. This is gonna run you about 25 bucks, depending on where you go. The Scott's is the most expensive on the actual table here. This one's gonna run you about 30 bucks, depending on where you go. 29 to about $32. And these two right here are gonna treat 5,000 square feet. This Spectracide bag right here is gonna run you about 22 to 25 bucks. It's gonna treat 4,000 square feet. And then this one is the cheapest on the table, and it comes in a small bag and a large bag. This small green bag of Spectracide is gonna cover 12,500 square feet. It's good for the other insects, and this bag is gonna run you about 10 bucks. So, and then the other bag is gonna run you about maybe 25, like double, but it's gonna handle almost 30,000 square feet. That's why I love the Spectracide brand. When I have fleas and ticks, it eliminates them right away. I never have an issue with that. If you have pets, I will always recommend that one for fleas, ticks, ants, all the other bugs except grubs. Now, if you need the grub killer control, go with this Spectracide Grub Stop for Lawns. Like I said, both active ingredients are the same. So if it is, only thing different about this one is a little bit stronger. This one is about 10%, not 10%, 0.10%. And then this one on the Scott's GRUBS is 0.08%. So this one is a lot stronger than the Scott's GRUBS. But this Scott's GRUBS at 0.08% worked like a charm. I never had any issues. But like I said, this is a preventative measure. So you apply this now into your lawn and you don't have to worry about it. It's gonna sit in the soil for about 4 months, give or take on your raining or irrigation situation. Sometimes it wash out a little bit faster, but you'll get 3 to 4 months coverage. So that should give you apply it now, say early April, it'll get you May, June, July, August, and then you can do another treatment in fall time, and that'll get you to the end of the year. Same thing goes for this Spectracide brand. Same active ingredient. This one's just a little stronger. It's gonna do the same thing. So these are your 4 products and your options here. Now, they got some other ones on the market by Ortho, Bug Be Gone. I never really used that one or looked into it. I will look into it for you guys if you guys are curious. I'll take a look at the active ingredient and see how it's supposed to handle grubs, because it says it handles grubs. I remember looking at the bag, but I never did any research on that active ingredient. These are your options here. These 3 right here, if I had to rank them, if I needed something, like I said, to kill grubs immediately, this is going to be number 1. Then with number 2, I'm going to go with the Spectracide, just because the active ingredient is a little stronger than the Scott's. But like I said, the Scott's definitely always handled grubs with no issue for me. But since this one is stronger, I will rank this one and put this one at number 2, just like that. So 1, 2, 3. And that's, like I said, and this one's gonna cover a little bit more, 5,000 square feet compared to 4,000 square feet. So if you want to spend a little bit extra and get a 1,000 more square feet of coverage, Scott's is a good option also. But 1, 2, 3, and then this one is your 4th option for all your other insects. Now, also the best thing about this, if you wanted to actually bug proof your lawn completely, you could take that green bag of Spectracide and you can mix it and put it down with any of these 3. And now you handling a variety of bugs, grubs, ticks, ants, grub worms, anything of that nature. Put down that green bag, first. Never mix the products. Put down the proper amount from the green bag first, spread it down on your lawn, come back, put down either whatever one you choose, the GRUBS, the Spectracide, Grub Stop, or the Bio Advanced Grub Killer Plus. Then you apply each product individually. Never mix them, because you want an even spread. So these are your options here. I will be putting down, see, this bag was already used because I used it last year. So I will be putting down my preventative one right now. So I'll probably use this Spectracide just to see how it works. So sometimes you guys are wondering, why is my grass dying out in the summer months? And only in the summer months, because sometime in the spring it looks wonderful. It looks good. It's growing in nice and green. You're cutting it. Everything looks good. You know, you're enjoying it. And then once the summer months hit, you don't change your routine. You're still watering properly. You're still fertilizing properly. You're still mowing properly, but you're wondering where the brown spots coming from. And it's probably more than likely coming from insects, especially grubs, because that's when the grubs actually wake up and start doing the most damage. They're feeding on those grass roots, and the grass is going to turn brown like it's being burnt out from the sun or burnt out from, you know, not being watered properly. But that's not the case, because you're doing all the right steps. But those grubs are actually just feeding on the grass roots, causing it to brown out and die off. And you could take a little baby shovel and dig maybe 1 to 2 inches down in the soil, and you'll more than likely, if you have grubs, you'll see them, and they'll be right in there, you know, just laying there curled up like shrimp. And that's when you know you have a grub problem. They start to wake up in those hot, warmer months. So, all right, so now let's take a look. So we're using the Bio Advanced 24-hour Grub Killer Plus. This is how this product looks. And like I said, that's the Grub Killer Plus. Now we have the Spectracide Grub Stop for Lawns, granules. This one is brown. This one uses the same active ingredient as the Scott's GRUBS, right next to it. And this one is gray. So for both of them to have the same active ingredient, the product is different color. And now you have your Spectracide Insect Killer for Lawns, the granules. And this one is a brown color, a little bigger than the other three. But like I said, this one is going to be your all-around insect control. These three right here are going to be your grub killer control. So that's how all 4 of those products actually look. Hope that helped you guys out in any way. So let's wrap this video up. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope that explanation helped you out in any way. Let me know in the comment section if you guys can find any of these products in your area. Like I said, the Spectracide Grub Stop for Lawns, this bag right here is new to the market. I haven't seen it in the stores yet, but I did see it online. Ace Hardware is the only one I know that's actually carrying it inside the store, and that's where I got my bag from, about 22 to 25 bucks. I don't really remember the actual price, but between $22 to $25. So, but like I said, if you want to protect your lawn against all insects, mix the green bag Spectracide, this one right here, with any of the other 3, and now you're protecting your lawn against all insects. This is an overlooked step in lawn care. A lot of people are afraid to put down these products. Like, I've used these products all the time. I've had pets in my lawns, but never harm the pets. You put this product down, water it in, wait about 24 hours, let it dry out, and then they can go back into the lawn with no problem. None of my pets ever got sick using these products. I know a lot of people don't like to use these insect controls. They like to stay kind of organic. I understand that, but if these are going to work the best, it's just they're stronger than the organic way. The organic way, you're probably gonna have to apply it so frequently, like every week, every 2 weeks, because it wears out so fast, because those organic products or ingredients are not strong enough. But these products right here will actually last in the soil, like I said, 3 to 4 months, and then you don't have to worry about it. So if you apply it now, mid-March or early April, you don't have to apply it again until maybe late July, early August. And that's about twice a season. And that'll protect your lawn for the whole lawn care season. I know, at least for me. So, and then you go ahead, water, mow, fungicide control, insect control. And if you keep on top of that, your lawn will be nice and green all season long, and you don't have to worry about it. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hope it helped you out in any way. I will link these products down in the description. And if you guys enjoyed it, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again.